Greatest challenges, I think, first was becoming the chief and not understanding all that it took to be a chief. And I don't think anybody could possibly without training. And fortunately, there is training now. And the mayor insisted I go to the Police Executive Research Forum training that was up in Boston, the Senior Management Institute for Police. That was great training where it provided me some insight on what needed to be done as a chief leading any kind of an agency, especially a law enforcement agency. Training was important, but I'd say next to that, there were a couple of, I'd say maybe 2 or 3 different issues that were very difficult to navigate through. One was the vote of no confidence, still trying to demonstrate that you're leading the department in the right direction, even though there were some people in the department that weren't supportive. The second was having to do layoffs. We lost 10% of our department on one day and have to make changes in the department, especially changes that affected, like some people were demoted. Although they got their rank back eventually, there was a period of time they went from like lieutenant to sergeant or sergeant to police officer again. And some, of course, were just laid off and collected unemployment until they were called back to the job. That was a difficult time to go through. And the other one was I would say, abuse that my wife and I took from certain officers who, because of whatever reason they had, some had been disciplined, some had friends that were disciplined or terminated, and they were determined to subject us to criticism, and they actually made up a story that hindered our reputation until we had an investigation done. And unfortunately, one police officer had to go to prison for perjury for spreading those rumors. So each one of those was a different challenge, something that was tough to get through. And that's part of the reason why I had to write the book, because other chiefs are going to experience that also. And they need to know they're not alone. And they need to know that it's just a business that is part of their experience and it's not personal.